One of the things that I took away from that game on Friday night, twofold, and none of it had anything to do with what happened on the field. When's the last time that 60,000 people were at a preseason game?
Well, I heard it's 48,000.
Okay.
They said it was 60,000, but it was 48.
Okay, let's go to 50,000.
Okay.
When was the last time that 50,000 people showed up to a preseason game? And how many people were actually still watching the game in the third quarter? You know, I mean, usually in these preseason games, you watch the first quarter, maybe the first half, but certainly when halftime comes on, you're done with the game.
You're at the bar.
You are at the bar. The TV is on something else. You're not paying attention. The amount of people that were in that stadium, whether it was 50,000, 48,000, whatever the case may be, and the amount of eyeballs still on the TV in the third and fourth quarter, I think just kind of says everything about where this city is and that appetite for a winning football team here in Detroit.
Yeah, and normally for people who watch the second half of a preseason game, I make fun of them. I can't do it this year because I totally understand. People are buying into the Lions, and it's not just the local people, but it's the national people. It's the NFL. I am, for once in my life.
Wait, what?
You heard me. I believe in the Detroit Lions. First time in my life.
That's incredible to hear you say that.
I didn't even believe in them in the 90s with Barry Sanders and Lomas Brown and Herman Moore because there was so much friction and division amongst players and coaches and the front office that it just wasn't going to work out. Mm-hmm. And that slowly disintegrated where the 90s, the best era of Lions football, they had a losing record.
And in the decade.
In the decade, right.
Yeah.
Because it was slowly disintegrating. And this is, it was a time where they would win 11 games and then 5 games.
Right.
12 games and then 6 games. Because it was all predicated on how tough their schedule was. Mm-hmm. So I believe this Lions team, they're in for at least a 5 or 6 year run. Because when you look at the key players, they're young babies.
Yeah.
You just want to grab them by the cheeks and say, hey, hi, cutie pie, you're a nice little guy. But they're young. And so young guys grow up, they become chiseled, they get paid, and this is the beginning of a very good run.